Since the year 1650, the double bass has been an integral part of orchestras worldwide. For centuries, it was primarily an accompaniment instrument, but in the mid-1800s, one man moved the double bass into the spotlight. Giovanni Bottesini acted as the catalyst for what has now become a ubiquitous repertoire of double bass solos all over the globe. For the duration of his career, he only played on one double bass, which has passed through many hands since his death. The current owner of this bass has invited Arizona State University professor Catalin Rotaru to record, for the first time, Bottesini's music using Bottesini's personal bass. Bottesini was born in 1823 to a family of musicians in Crema, Italy. When he was quite little, his father taught him how to play the clarinet and viola. Later, at the age of 14, Bottesini applied to college. However, at the time, Milan Conservatory offered only 2 scholarships, one for the bassoon, the other for the double bass. It was for this reason that Bottesini taught himself how to play the instrument with which his name is principally associated today.
We are exposed to his music since the very beginning. I consider the godfather of the modern double bass, because he revolutionized completely the way we play this instrument today. He brought many elements into the playing technique of the instrument, but some of the most important ones are melody. Of course, even before him, there were bass players / composers who wrote significant number of works for double bass as a solo instrument. But Bottesini took that to a whole new level.
Upon leaving college, Bottesini traveled to America, where he composed and conducted operas. His first, Cristoforo Colombo, employed techniques for the double bass that the world had never before witnessed, thus earning him the name Paganini of the bass.
Way back when it first came into existence, it was designed as an accompaniment instrument primarily. And today, the bass is something that's vital to any music ensemble. All of a sudden, bel canto, a vocal technique, Bottesini implemented that into the double bass. And also the addition of the harmonics. The harmonics were used even before Bottesini in solo works for double bass. But the way he implemented them changed completely the face of the instrument, because he used them to create melodies, musical ideas in his compositions.
Despite his travels and the length of his musical career, Bottesini only played on one double bass, which was crafted by a legendary Milanese luthier, Carlo Antonio Testore.
You know, everybody heard the name Stradivarius. He's one of the most famous string instrument makers in the history of mankind. But just like Stradivarius, there were a plethora of other famous luthiers. Testore is one of them. He made a series of double basses too, and one of them happened to have gotten into Bottesini's hands.
それでミラノの操り人形の小屋の後ろに弦が張ってない状態でいい楽器があるよという情報を得て、ボッテシーニがそれを探して見つけて、その弦を張って、それでその後も彼はそれを多分16、17歳の時に手に入れたけど、一生公開の演奏ではあの楽器しか使ってない。
Now, this instrument has been kept out of public sight for a number of years. Most people actually don't even know where the instrument is.
The bass's current owner, Hiroyuki Tokutaka, has invited Catalin and his team to showcase 8 of Bottesini's compositions, using the very bass on which they were composed. Tokutaka has opened his home, which will serve as the recording studio.
ごめんなさい。
今度鹿児島にいらっしゃる時。
そうそうそうそう。
Microphone.
Yes.
I set up 6 mics total, 2 mics for piano, and 2 for the ambient, and 2 for the bass. One of these are picking up the sound from the F hall, and the other one picking up from the top of the strings.
Feeling really good, although it's a combination of joy, excitement, and maybe 5% anxiety. I'm sure today we'll still adjust the knobs and levers to trying to get the best possible sound. We need luck, of course, like with anything of this magnitude. Knowledge is not everything. You always need a little bit of luck to make things run smoothly.
First time I heard about the Bottesini bass was years ago. It's kind of a mythological figure in the bass world, and not many people have seen it, and even fewer have played it. So it was kind of mysterious, and then I learned it was here in Japan, and I had an opportunity to get to know it, and I'm really grateful for that chance.
We start preparing, knowing about what pieces we're going to play. We start rehearsing some pieces, so to get used to playing with each other.
For this recording particularly, we've had a couple of practice sessions, rehearsal sessions. A few months ago, she came to Phoenix, and we did a few days of intense rehearsal. You think the air conditioning fan is going to bleed through the mics? Yeah. Because we're going to die without air conditioning. It's the humidity, not the temperature. And the bass tuning is going to go crazy.
It was actually Catalin's idea to try to represent only the sound of the bass. This recording is not to showcase Catalin. This is a recording to showcase the bass itself, to give people a chance to feel Bottesini again.
After this recording, I think people will know about the Bottesini bass, what the harmonics sounds and how the lower part of the bass sounds. So it would let people really hear what kind of music he was playing.
With this recording, I hope the bass community, music lovers in general, will get the chance and the opportunity to hear the bass, to feel Bottesini's spirit again, and just an introduction, since this has never been recorded before.
As I was playing various pieces, I was thinking that, and I actually was talking to them, to Mr. Tokutaka, I said, looks like this, the bass knows this piece very well. It's kind of a funny, a really beautiful type of feeling you have, knowing that Bottesini actually played God knows how many times that piece, the same piece, in the same way, perhaps, on the same instrument. So it's a very interesting mix of feelings you have playing this instrument. it's just such an overwhelming feeling. And then again, as I play and produce sound on it, and the bass responds, and it kind of tells you its story and talks to you in its own language. It's just beautiful. Sometimes there are feelings beyond words, difficult to describe. But it was a truly musical blessing. Ready? Yeah. Okay. As far as I'm concerned, it is already a success. Just by the simple fact that it happened, it took place.
I listened to some our recordings after the recording, and actually it was not bad. It's better than I think. This recording will be amazing.
やっぱりレコードになっていろんな人に聴いてもらえるっていうのはとっても素敵なことだなと。ちょっと付け加えると、ボッテジーニが振動させた板から出る音が。
I am deeply humbled and honored by this, and I understood the historic significance. I can't express enough my gratitude to Mr. Tokutaka for choosing me to be the pioneer, the first to do this and bring it to the world, present it to the world.